What is going on YouTube? Today what we're going to be doing is looking at a little particular move I've been using to great success in PvP this season, and actually past seasons, but especially this season since everyone's kind of getting used to key canceling here. A lot of you have been asking for what my tips would be moving into the end of this season and starting the next season, so that's what we're going to do today, as well as go over the winner for the giveaway. Stay tuned, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so we're going to do the winners of the giveaway at the end of the match here, but now we're going to watch this fiasco of a match here, just a short clip, just to get the point across, because something happened there at the beginning where you saw me go in for a strike and cancel out. He vanishes and takes a bunch of hits for it, and we're going to see how all this snowballs out, and then we're going to review what exactly took place there, right? So now, obviously working with the cooler here, I love this unit. I used to make fun of this unit so bad before he got his buff. Now it's one of my favorite units to run. Him and Fistku, probably my two favorite units to run. Obviously the two Brolys are must-have, but if I'm going to interchange either of them, I'm definitely not going to use the Pycon if I don't absolutely have to against the Frieza Force, for example. So here we're looking to kind of end this quickly here. Switch comes in. Him with the Rising Rush, so I get a bunch of damage, but unfortunately he's going to guess my card, which is kind of unfortunate. But you'll see that I end up getting him back later on. So I'm looking for our kill here because he's got two units really low. I'd like to knock one of them out. He does get a big punish for guessing my Rising Rush, so it's kind of a drag here. I'm going to have to switch back to Cooler to sponge this, can't let the Broly eat that. We do have type advantage, so it doesn't do a whole lot, plus I have the buff from switching, so we're still good. Here he gets me with a brilliant switch off of that vanish, completely gets me with both my units unavailable, and of course catches me on the switch and hits me with the Rising Rush. All kinds of unlucky, but just like I had him going for a while, he guesses my Rising Rush, and now I guess his Rising Rush. So he does get punished now for it pretty heavily on the one unit that did have health left. He's going to eat all kinds of damage. We're going to prep the ultimate just to avoid any kind of lag kind of shenanigans. As I go in for the kill, he's actually going to switch and still use his unit, and this is where basically he can't do anything left after this. So now what we're going to do is take a pause right here and have a look at how all of these shenanigans happen, right? If you look at in a quick short time span here, he's got two units left, they're just about dead. I've got all three units, two of mine are relatively full health, and one down a little bit under half health. But what kind of sparked this downward spiral, right? And we can actually trace it back to the first move of the game, and this is something that I really want to go over with you guys, because I have noticed that while the higher tiers of players on YouTube specifically do use this, so I'm talking about, for example, Bebop. If you've watched his last video against Caramel, really great matches, by the way. They don't use Rising Rush, they don't let the feints from Super Saiyan 3 Goku go through, they just kind of key tap. Brilliant matches. I encourage you guys to go watch that. But basically, what we're going to be looking through here is a specific move that not everyone understands how to use properly, and who undervalue just how strong this maneuver is. So let's go back to our beginning of the match here, and let's run it through very quickly, and I'll stop it. So now, no, you see that right there? Let's slow it down. So I go in with a strike, I dash out of it. Now notice how it's too late. He already vanished, and right now he's got his pants down. He's like, uh-oh. And basically that's what ends up making him take all that damage. Just look at it full speed. So boom, he gets hit, and now look at the punish, right? I get all kinds of Dragonballs ready. I'm getting tons of damage off. I get to switch into the cooler for the nice easy blast card onto that Bardock. He's going to buff his units. Now he's already gone through two units, he can't switch anymore. All I have to do is just let him fake out like this, and I get the full punish on, right? And the rest of the match you guys saw. So essentially what we're talking about with that maneuver is, if you, for example, were to key cancel, what does that do? That costs you a bunch of key that leaves you kind of open still, right? Because it's a very powerful move. But if they end up vanishing right as you start it, you actually can't vanish out. You can't do anything because the opening to your Ki Blast is not something that you can cancel out of. It's more so the ending. So if they hit you early enough, you actually can't do anything to get out of it. Whereas now with this, because you're dashing forward and you can kind of dash out whenever you want, right? You saw how basically he vanished pretty quickly, and I still got to sidestep out and get the hit on him. So now, when you're considering, okay, well, it's kind of like a neutral screen, we're opening the match, should I tap strike? Well, if you tap strike, yes, but you're not getting anything out of it. Now, the strike cancel, what that does for you is, A, you can get Dragon Balls off of it, B, it's a very low cost card compared to the Blast card, and C, it feels better. There's an easier control out of it. And obviously, because I don't stream, I don't really play against other YouTubers. I play on my way to and back from work on the subway, so I can't really show it off too often against decent players like Bebop and those kinds of people. But if you watch any of the tournaments and stuff like that, you'll see that they use this a lot. And it's one of the techniques that you kind of pick up on the value of as you move up the ladder here. So that being said, do keep that in mind. That will be your trick of the day here. Now, what I do want to finish off with, we're going to keep this kind of a short video, looking at the random number generators for our winner of the giveaway. So we end up with the video number 14. There's actually 14 videos in this giveaway. Yes, it lasted quite a bit longer than the last ones. But we need to get through all of the holidays and stuff like that. We got the comment number 20, which ended up being Alex Wong. He says that definitely would like that, referring to the question on the last video, actually, that was number 14. Asking about the Dragon Ball Super commentary. A lot of you were unanimous on this with liking the reviews. There were 2 or 3 people out of, we had 144 comments on that video. 2 or 3 people said that either they were indifferent or that they would not watch, which is fine. I tried to get as much feedback out of them as possible, and I do agree that A, there is a possibility for spoilers, which people may not like if they haven't had time to watch it yet. So I have to check on the timeline that I do them on, right? I can't really do them the day of, because then if someone hasn't watched it yet, but they do want to watch my videos, then that becomes a problem, right? And I mean, there were quite a few points made where some people kind of used them as filler, where there wasn't really anything to discuss or expand upon, but that was their whole channel. Now, obviously, I wouldn't do that because it's a gaming channel, right? I just kind of like to include a lot of Dragon Ball in general and would like to expand on that. So yeah, definitely appreciate everybody's feedback on these questions. Second answer he gave me was it only feels like pay to win with Broly Whales, I think. Definitely, you know how I feel about how stupid Broly is right now and how pay to win it is. I would argue though that even though if you're not a whale, Broly is strong enough to just be considered pay to win regardless. The whole going through blast cards for me just tilts me out of the planet. I think it's the most broken thing ever. And he also goes, I love your videos, by the way, keep it up. Great, thank you very much, Alex Wong. So congratulations. Do message my email, which I'll pin your comments and post that, and we'll get it going. So that being said, guys, that will be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. I would like to make one more announcement. I do have a Twitter now. Yes, I finally got a Twitter. A lot of people have been asking for social media since the beginning, really. So I finally got a Twitter account that will be posted on the screen right here. So make sure that you are following. I'm going to be posting a lot, videos, different updates about the channel and stuff like that. I thought it was pretty funny recently. I posted that we got to 777 subscribers. Just felt a little lucky. Posted that up. I think now we've already passed it. On our way to that 1,000 figure. So once again, thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.